girl. Okay, somebody else does it.
There's a powers virus going around and people are getting superpowers from it. And it focuses on the cop, is the main character. And he just lost his partner. And he has a new partner. And there's case they're on is there's a bunch of girls, young blonde women being murdered. And in a grisly way. And some of the victims, like family, have powers, and so they're flipping out. There's a supervillain that comes out with an iron body or something. That's all.
Good stuff. I want you to read more about this.
Yeah, it's great. It's really, really intense, really well written, and really well drawn as well.
Yeah. Volume 11 is coming out very soon. I promise.
Like this. Actually, in the back of this comic book, our guest Jen is mentioned by name.
Of course. No, but the last trade we took a long time to come out because I wasn't editing it.
Slam other editors.
The new one will be out soon, finishing up this week.
What's so hard, not to be a dick, but like what's so hard to put together a trade? It should be like just take
I know, all you do is just take the comics, just staple them together, it's ridiculous. I don't know what took those guys so long.
Is there more to it than that?
Sometimes it's hard to get the staples out.
Don't you have to deal with like
your job is easy.
calling you up all the time?
No, but I'm, for people who don't know what else goes.
What do you really do all day? Just get into this. Just get into this. What do you do with your time?
Drink coffee?
Yeah, all the time. Yes.
To translate what Pete's saying, hey, what do you do with your job? I'd really like to know.
To translate,
what goes into making?
There's being a dick filter that we're going to cancel out. We should put it up everywhere, all around.
He hasn't said much, and he comes out and he throws himself out.
Because we haven't talked about comics that are just like violent. That's kind of my expertise.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
All right, you want to move on and talk about one that's violent?
No, I think it's a valid question. Is what goes into making a trade that might take?
I don't know. I really don't know what was the holdup with the last one. I have no idea. But I think part of it is switching editors.
But you are adding like stuff in between the issues and stuff like that.
It starts out with just basically deciding what goes where. That's the first step.
Usually they go in order.
Yes.
See, that's him being.
Well, there's no ads in between, so you have to worry about it a lot of times.
There's things like layouts that come into it, right?
And the spreads and stuff, make sure they're all not screwed up and everything. Then you get the designer in there, which is, Powers' design is pretty similar, same every time. So, but then also extra stuff. He always puts stuff in there. We have a script in the back of the new one.
Occasionally, maybe there's some changes.
Oh yeah, corrections and stuff as well.
Are there writers that
are
there writers that call you up all the time and send you lots of emails and ask for many
There's
changes?
one in particular.
What kind of asshole?
That is sitting on the couch next to me. You do call me more than anyone else.
Wow.
Only a few actually call me, but you.
Can we change that word to this word? Can we move that? What if we took those panels? You, every time. But who brings cookies and donuts?
Yes, he brought cookies and donuts.
For stuff, like, for the whole trade.
You should make some sort of cookie lasagna, like,
No.
Right, guys?
Comic books.
You guys want to talk about this a little bit?
We'll wrap it in comic books and mail it.
All right, let's go on and talk about the third issue of Drafted. This is a book that I've been reading that I love. It's excellent. It's from Devil's Due Publishing and also does Hack Slash, we've talked about a lot on the show. Basically, the general idea is there is an alien invasion that, at least by this third issue, has turned out not to actually be an alien invasion. It's aliens who are saying, as the title, hey, Earth, you've been drafted into an interplanetary war. There's somebody that's coming that is going to destroy our entire world. The only way we can do it is by drafting you into this war. And what did you guys think about it this year?
It's a cool idea. I like the whole idea of it. And it's fun. Like I'm not like, oh, this is dumb. I'm not really on board. I was like, oh, this is cool.
The way they draft you is you'll just be sitting there talking to like your friends on a comic book show, and one of them will vanish, and then you'll have to fight aliens.
For your life, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's weird because some people like are in PJs and then they appear in their room with other people and like, I wasn't ready. You guys are all dressed and I'm just wearing PJs. This is awkward.
But it's a little bit like Fear Agents.
Marvel.
Mark Towers?
Yeah, he's there, right? I was interning, but left before I started, right before I started.
I was back in the day when he was an assistant editor of Marvel.
Oh, wow.
Young, up and coming Marvel.
People change.
I just hadn't heard anything about him since at all,
Yeah.
so.
Well, it's a very good book, really well done. It's very overtly political in a certain way,
Yeah.
you know, because it's dealing with the fact that, well, now there's no more governments, none of this matters anymore.
The president gets drafted.
Yeah, the president is very, very much George Bush, even though they don't call him that, is drafted into war, and everybody's like, shut up!
Yeah.
The president. So that's it. So he has to man up a little bit. Great series. Pick it up. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on and talk about the latest issue of New X-Men, which is the
Bless
first
you.
part of the bless you, Messiah Complex crossover. How are you guys feeling about this so far?
It's good. This is a good issue. I love New X-Men. It's my favorite of the X titles, and I mean, the whole Messiah Complex has been good so far. All the plot threads are kind of in a nice line, and they're putting it out like a more traditional X-Men crossover.
Yeah, it's really well done. And what's nice is you get a taste of the different titles without like the title itself taking over like
A little
the
pink
story.
spoon.
Yeah, like a little pink spoon. Yeah. But so I think that's really well done, where it's not like you don't want to pick up one of them because you might not like the title as much as another one. I feel like the continuity is very enjoyable, where it's like you get a little bit of each flavor. But I'm glad that they're finally getting into this like killer hound thing going on. Like, yeah.
Crazy dog, yeah.
Yeah, the crazy dog is finally, instead of just showing it like, there it is there.
It's a crazy metal dog.
Well, at the beginning it was very far away. It had to run.
Yeah,
So
it was
running
just
all
weird
day.
to be like, it's...
It was like in the Incredible Journey, except with killing.
The crossover was really awesome, but New X-Men, like you're saying, is really good. I just finally caught up. I was like 5 issues back and like working on the last trade. I read them. The last few issues before this one really felt like New Mutants to me. Like it was really awesome.
Absolutely.
I was like, oh, this is so
Fantastic.
cool. And the
Well-
art in the last 2 issues was
Amazing.
so good. I was like, holy crap. this is
They keep
beautiful.
killing them though. They keep killing them.
Yeah, I know. That's the one thing
I mean, you guys probably have a little more knowledge about this, and if you do, you probably can't speak to it, but rumor is that it's going to be canceled. Is that true? No?
I don't even know,
Oh my God,
actually.
the hair just went up.
Well, we have a lot of heart with this.
I honestly.
Messiah Complex was
I'm
good?
gonna definitely check tomorrow because I'm gonna upset if that's
Well,
true.
basically,
I'll have to call Yost and go, dude,
well,
I got a couch.
they're on the new X-Force title as of February, and
Yeah,
there's no
just
solicitation for new X-Men. in
What?
February.
They may be changing the name or something.
Yeah.
We hope.
Old X-Men.
Well-established X-Men.
Let's talk about a crossover that's not quite working as well, which is the resurrection of Ra's al Ghul over in Batman Detective Comics. This is one of the worst crossovers I've ever seen. It's unbelievable, and especially like this issue is written by Paul Dini, who's usually very reliable. The first issue was written by Grant Morrison. It makes no sense.
And it's just
I had to read the beginning of this issue several times because it's like, I think I missed an issue.
Well,
I
yeah.
thought I did, because I read the Grant Morrison and then I read this.
No.
Doesn't it go to Robin to this?
Yeah, there was another issue.
Oh,
There was another
there
issue,
was
but there should have been issues between those issues.
Well, I didn't read the Robin, but I'm the only stuff I'm not reading that much out of DC, but I read the Morrison Batman, and I read whatever Dini does. And it,
Doesn't make you so happy, does it?
no, but the thing I like about Dini is all the voices are right. So no matter what you're feeling about the plot or how this is moving, it's like, oh, thank God everyone's speaking in the right voice.
Yeah.
So,
Well, on this, it's
he
kind
does
of.
good
I
Raish.
don't know.
Yeah. But and it doesn't come through it. I don't think it comes through.
Didn't that bug the crap out of you in the Chris Nolan movie where they kept
Yeah.
calling him Raz?
Yeah.
Raz Al Ghul. I'm a comic geek, so it's like
Yeah.
it's Raish.
The one from the Batman anime series is like, I love that Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
In the comics, it's never been that good.
Nope.
And in this, it's the story focuses on like Ra's al Ghul's like, I'm a dead man, and I'm gonna come back as one of these 2 Robins. And it's like, which one's it gonna be? And it's like, well, just pick one. Yeah, it really because there's
Something.
Batman's son Damian is like he's dressed, looks just like Robin, is dressed like
Some
Robin.
now?
Yeah, and Grant Morrison made it.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
It was from the Death of the Meeting.
Yeah, he's bringing it.
Yeah, this is a fact that doesn't support
No,
me.
but